Rawmix is like, fine, I'll bring out the big guns. The Tiger tank has made its appearance on the field of battle. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17, and today I am casting a 2v2 on the map Eindhoven country. We got Nyx, we got Koffler, we got Rawmix, and we got Goxi. They submitted a replay to my Discord down below. You can do the exact same thing, and I may check out your game. Nyx is American, Koffler is Soviet. We also have Rawmix as austere and an OKW. On the flip side, Nyx and Koffler a little bit more varied, while it seems like Rawmix and Goxi are a little bit more comparable in terms of their playtime. But again, skill does not necessarily skill is not necessarily determined by your rank. It's determined by your playstyle and how you fare in battles. Charging Greyshot to Sturm, not exactly the smartest move, but he repositioned himself. Also, we have Armor Company versus Mechanized Assault, aka let's have the close range units battle out with each other. So we'll see how that fares. Good morning everyone watching this live on Twitch. Hopefully y'all are well. And people who may watch this on YouTube, if I find it's good enough. I only pick a handful from my Twitch to put up. Hopefully you are doing well whenever time you watch this. Anyway, Volk Squad's under fire. Goxi did bring out Scavenge, so not really any immediate support. Although JLIs are all very good long range, so maybe they can help ambush and fight against the American infantry. But this Volk Squad's just being absolutely destroyed. Speaking of which, these Assault Grenadiers are probably going to destroy Koffler's Soviet infantry. There is a sniper on the field, interesting. Might help a little bit, but there's no way he's going to win against that battle. These guys can sprint, get close, and just kill that sniper. So good job that he ran away. And that seems to be the main focus for Rawmix. We can see here 1, 2, and there's a third squad retreating of Assault Grenadiers, aka Askrens, on the field. Good play. Sturms coming in from two directions. They should win as Sturms just dominate close range, and the Riflemen just get overwhelmed and forced back with more Volk Squads. Wonderful counterattack by, was it Goxi, I guess would be the correct terminology for his name. But we'll see. Anyway, let's see. Why does he run a good squad of RE? I mean, I would say maybe not charging against close-range troops, and, you know, it might go better. Again, conscripts in cover, good job fighting them. Now, fortunately, these guys, well, I think picked by the sniper? Yeah, the sniper got a shot on them. Still, Assault Grenadiers just move on in and can quickly just melt the health of conscripts. That's a major concern that the Soviets have versing this type of player, is the fact that Assault Grenadiers, especially in this very close, intense environment with lots of heavy cover, have a real tough time. Now, luckily, it seems like Rawmix doesn't have the men to just consistently keep battling it in the castle. It seems like the Soviet infantry are slowly wearing down his Assault Grenadiers. His Pioneers are still here. They can definitely give a fight in cover. But the snipers should wear them down. More Assault Grenadiers coming on in. On the far left, we have mines going off, hitting the lieutenant. Very good job. Volks Grenadiers. I almost say Grenadiers. Grenadiers hold the line as well. Sturms placing more cover as well as a Shrek just in case. We have a 50 cal, which again, you get with the lieutenant. Also should note the allies are down 100 VPs. They do not have any of the stars and need to change strategy quickly to do something, because right now they're just trying to get the fuel under their control, and the Axis have that pretty much stabilized. Sniper has 9 kills, so at least that's good, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4 squads of Askrens. Again, Askrens very good when upgraded as well, so 6-man squads, nothing to sneeze at, plus solid grenade action. So this sniper has to be very cautious about any approach. Storm Pioneers finally look like got beaten back. 50 cal is hitting the Volk, but luckily in cover. Takes a bit longer to take that unit out. JLI is actually hitting the flank of the American infantry, but they don't exactly have a grenade until they get infiltration grenades at, 3 command points. They're going to try, though, to put pressure on the American infantry, and with additional Sturm and Volk, it looks like the American infantry might have issues. Volk squad now moving on in. Can we throw Incendiary on the 50 cal? Because it looks like the infantry is about to be suppressed. This could chain He's going to retreat. I think this actually might be a solid hold by the Americans. Wait, no, incendiary actually was thrown by the other squad.
Engineers taking the field.
Okay. American infantry did retreat. Volk squad and JLI win, though JLI retreats to reinforce. And Volk squad just going to go to their little spot right here. But yeah, good hold by the Germans. And again, that flank could have been very bad if they would have suppressed them, and he wasn't able to throw that incendiaries, but excellent job. We have actually guards rifle with DPs, thanks to mechanized support, so IS-152 is a possibility. Conscripts trying to help. Base MG, thanks to the Americans, suppressed the Askarens. Conscripts running with the sniper. Again, bad retreat for the Soviet. He needs to make sure he repositions his sniper, because he could absolutely die, or hide it. Let's see. He treated them after losing 10% life early on. It threw his chance to win that fight. I think, no. My concern with the echelon was walking in the middle of no cover to a point that was already taken. And then be like, oh, there's German troops here. And by the way, you can typically see via looking at the base who's on what side. So that's why I was concerned about, was like, okay, the OKW should be on this side. Heads up. Here, one of the weakest starting units in the game, might need to worry. But that being said, good job with the sniper. Because again, one of the weakest units in the game just managed to navigate its way around the battlefield, around these assault grenadiers that were hunting it. Now conscripts moving on in. We got DPs on these guards backing them up. Sniper maybe, again, walk too close. Once again, keep your distance. But with the double guards with DPs, this infantry is going to be having some rough times ahead, because DPs shred infantry from medium to long distance. The assault grenadiers excel at close distance, meaning they need to surprise, otherwise they will get destroyed by Soviet, rifles. But yeah, no, they will absolutely be annihilated by the Soviets long range if they don't sneak up. So they need to change strategy. What's that strategy going to be in the future? I don't know. But right now, Rawmix has no additional bases. He's not upgraded for anything else. Now, luckily, again, this guy pushed up. The other guards were not in a correct position. He's trying to pull back. And again, he could have reinforced with these Soviet conscripts. Unfortunate situation where, again, instead of having him over here, I think moving him over here to back up the troops would have been a little better. We have a push going on for Echelon Riflemen advancing. Half-tracks right there. I find that curious. We have the Assault Engineers trying to push on left, but Sturms easily stop him. Lieutenant coming on in to stop the Sturms. 50 cals here. There is a demo on the flank. Interesting. Utility cars trying to assist. We have a Panzer headquarters, which means a medical is back at base. Again, American infantry taking hits. Germans, though, not leaving this fight without some major wounds as well. But it seems like they will continue the advance. 50 cal is right outside the line for that German blob. He's trying to keep himself outside the 50 cal's range. But I think the bigger issue for him is making sure this headquarters building stays alive. Would have been nice to see Askrens versus ASNGs. Yeah, I think that could be in the near future. Here's how, again, we have, both sets of units that are still on the field and highly likely to engage each other. But it looks like we finally figured out what his plan was. He went straight for support armor corps. Yeah, who needs tier 1 or tier 2 German when we get a tier 3 facility? Now, small issue for him. The Germans have lost the fuel on the left temporarily. We'll see how long it takes them to capture it back and hold it. The right-hand side is now firmly under Soviet control. So the fuel income that he is receiving is very small. So that could be a major concern if he's trying to rush for a Panzer IV. Also, his manpower is not exactly the highest right now. Grenadiers are pushing on in. They are upgraded, by the way. It's 6-man squads. Sniper retreating. Grenades being thrown on the guards. They could be annihilated here. And although they lose half their men, they do manage to pull out. And here we go. Assault Engineers backing up Riflemen, charging on in against the weakened, though still strong, Assault Grenadiers. We have the battle ensuing between the close-range units. American infantry is trying to hold, and they do manage to do that with some guard support against the assault grenadiers, and they managed to turn the tide effectively well. Fantastic job by the Allied forces. They do have to worry about an MG in mid, though it looks like it's pulling back to reinforce. So, I'm sorry, did the US see this sphere being built, or is it just line of sight? I'm not sure if he saw it. It did take some damage, so I think he may have shot at it. But utility car is observing, got a little too close and took some heavy fire. So unsure if he saw it or not, because I don't think you would send a utility car in to engage it if you know it's there. Half track on the field, upgraded with a again, here's the best part about this. This unit can fire its quad mount, and these guys don't have anything to counter. They have no smoke, no AT, nothing. They have nothing to counter this, so they're just going to be absolutely demolished. Good job with the captain. Wait, can we kill it? Nice kill. And the assault grenadier goes down. We have, weirdly enough, Rumix has decided no. I know I could go Panzer IV, but how about this? What if I go a Stug, but not just any Stug, an assault Stug? Okay. Yeah, so we have the Stug that essentially excels at fighting infantry and destroying fortifications, not the Stug designed for anti-armor. Which I guess kind of makes sense. The Allies have predominantly had infantry to this point. Oh, wait! Are we gonna lose hold on. No, he lives. Okay. Quad mount, suppressing the infantry probably helps with that. And again, oh, here comes the Shrek team. They're going to move on in. No speed boost, but he's just going to walk up. Sniper trying to hold him back. Gets a good shot. 18 kills, by the way. Quad mount trying to suppress. Sniper could get another shot here. Gets another shot. Rifleman engaging Volk squads along the side. 50 cal still holds the left side. Conscripts and guard troops on the right. Utility car getting absolutely blasted. Luckily, the additional armor protects it. And the smoke prevents any additional Shreks from hitting it. 76 is on the field. I like how we're seeing the SU-76 a bit more. Stug E for the win. I'm not a huge Stug E fan. I think it can be good. Oh, good grenades. Ooh. That could have been very bad. Oh. I mean, like, good job for him picking up the DP. I guess that really helps. And now the guard troops can just get more. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it just because of the fact that I feel like if you want anti-infantry, the Ostwind is very good as well. We can see here the Stug has about 3 kills. This thing has 3 kills and it's been on the field for a very small period of time. Ostwind saying, hey, get off my hill. Now the demo does go off. It knocks out actually good, I would say like 35, maybe 40% of its, well 35. But a good chunk of its health. So at least effectively neutralizing the American defense on the hill, and Sturms can just walk up and grab it now. Hopefully starting to put pressure back on the Allies in terms of VP. Because again, Allies are down over 250 VP points. Grenade is thrown. Doesn't really do anything. Looks like Rodmix backtracked in maybe getting himself a pack or, you know, something. I would say a pack gun would probably be more likely because he has no effective AT. 76, the utility car engaging the MG42. Guard troops are suppressed. Again, that's why the infantry is coming into support. Sniper, by the way, 20 kills. Stug, still 3 kills. Can we get a shot on the utility car or the 76? 76 firing on the Stug. Utility car dodges the shot. Here comes guards and conscripts. Which, by the way, conscripts have AT. They do have AT grenades. Okay. Oh, American Blob engaging the Ostwind and Sturms. One bazooka team and a AT gun hit the Ostwind, forcing it back. German infantry probably would have won that fight with the Ostwind in there, but even though he's engaging the lieutenant, it looks like the Americans are gaining advantage over this battle quite quickly. Captain and assault engineers still advancing. They booby-trap the territory so they can't cut off the fuel without taking some major hits. But yeah, no, I'm seeing a good push right here. Panzer headquarters now engaging as well, so it looks like they have plenty of stuff over here to make sure the fuel does not get cut off. AT gun's still backing up the infantry. I'm curious to see what his plan is. AT gun could just be guarding, or he could be going long shots against the Panzer headquarters. On the right, we have conscripts with the DP, which again he picked up. Askarens are moving on in, trying to knock out the conscript. But again, the quad mount is just waiting behind the bush. He'll probably suppress and knock out those forces. Oh, nice light artillery barrage. AT guns half health. Riflemen and assault engineers are in full retreat. And the Americans are pushed back, with Germans recapturing that capture point. Very cool. Population-wise, it is an easy advantage for the Soviets and the Americans. The Germans have an average in the upper 40s. Allies are in the upper 50s. So absolutely, I would give credit right now to the Allies for having the most population on the field. However, Goxie, I have no idea why, has 1,000 manpower in the bank. Listen, all right, I know you may want to save, I know, but it may be more imperative for you to start spending rather than saving right now, all right? All right, fun fact, if you have 3,000 manpower in the bank at the end of a game and you lose or win, you don't get money or anything from it. So it might be better if you spend those resources to help your units on the field. Sniper just continues to hold back with the quad mount suppressing. Good idea, because again, that just quickly lowers the health and units. Pack gun moving on in, or on standby. Can we move up and hit the quad mount maybe? Stug, hold on. Actually did use a heat shell against the quad mount, and it's using its rounds. Doesn't do all that much though. American infantry tries to push, and while it does push back the Sturm, the Ostwind does cause some havoc for him as well. Looks like, although they will try again to advance, MG suppressing the assault engineers. They don't have smoke. Luckily, the lieutenant does. You can smoke the MG if they wanted to. Lieutenant though Lieutenant Ostwind moving on in on the lieutenant and the small blob right here. 76 using artillery to break up the MG. We have a, oh, interesting, a half track. So at first you don't succeed, Shrek him again. No, I have no idea what he's doing. Yeah, he's laying it down for suppression to back up the Panzer headquarters. Sniper retreating. Stug charging, but that's a bit of almost a fail right there. Because I would assume he would have moved up this to throw AT grenades, but he didn't, and now the Stug can run away. And then shoot the conscripts on retreat. So, bit of a fail right there for Koffler. He should have used double AT grenades. Maybe even stunned it with a button vehicle, so that way you would have killed it. A push by the Askarens, which, by the way, again, I know I've been kind of shitting on them a little bit. They have a good amount of kills. They have been doing a lot of work this game. But again, I just feel like AT-wise, it's just hard to fight these light vehicles. Anyway, suppression once again hits them. Conscripts are able to win that fight pretty easily, although they will take a loss here or there. AT gun engaging the half track. Vet 3, by the way, after that shot, so good job on the veterancy. Guard troops at Vet 2. Utility car at Vet 2. Surprise on that one with 11 kills. Hot damn. Panzer headquarters actually under fire from the AT gun, but now comes the infantry to force the AT gun back. Now, we have some armor. We have a Panther approaching the field of battle. So that's great for the Germans. They're like, ah, yes. Germans have the armor. Game 1. However, you forgot about the Allied trap card, a.k.a. the Jackson, which is a hard counter for armor like that. Typically, if you keep at range, Jackson can easily penetrate and neutralize a Panther. Panther can win if it closes the distance, though, and has support to neutralize it. So, we'll see how things fare. Anyway, can you mention that to Skippy sometimes? You know, there's very few things I can mention to Skippy and to be like, Greyshot, you know what? You are 100% right about that. Because, again, usually Skippy's on point with a lot of things, so. But, there are some parts where I disagree with Skippy. But, generally, Skippy is an awesome dude. So, it's hard to be like, well, Skippy, you know, even though you're pretty on point 90% of the time, I have some things. That's why I always try to bring, although if I do have a different side of an opinion, I do bring it up. For example, the LFH in the B4 discussion, which I tried to bring up. So, but it's something that I think everyone can agree on. This sniper is kicking ass. 33 kills on it. Very good job. By the way, I love how both sides lost their AT guns. Look at this. Pack gun nuke decrewed and the M1 has been decrewed. But luckily the Americans can pick theirs up. And the Panther is driven back. Panzer headquarters, I did not expect this, actually got half its health destroyed. The Americans are doing a fantastic job of keeping the pressure on the Germans and making sure that they can try to neutralize that headquarters. If they neutralize it, that's a huge loss for Goxi, losing such a vital headquarters building. Now the counterattack is coming in, but we have a 50 cal to stop them. I'm sorry, no, a 105 coming on in. By the way, love the fact that they actually updated this goddamn ability, right? So you can see, like, hey, that's how much artillery. Now, unfortunately, the artillery went a little overload, and, yeah, it is own men, but I think it might be enough. They're trying to kill the AT gun. The Oswin's charging, trying to kill the... No, he's focusing on the engineer squad. Why not the sniper? I'm not sure. Sniper's been trapped against the building for a while, too. That would have been a good kill. Sniper half dead. Oh, hit a mine! He hit the M6 mine. That from the utility car. And Panther goes down. Hold on. 240 coming on in. Can we get a kill on the retreat? Come on. No. Oswin goes down. And the German charge just absolutely breaks apart. He loves banking. Oh, you mean the banking? I thought, sorry. The banking multiplayer. I like... Oh, yeah. Yeah, my 151 does that. I kind of get on him for that a little bit. But then again, as someone who constantly loses men, I have the issue of I don't bank because my men die a lot. So, at least he can bank. Anyway, Jackson, utility car, American infantry just abound on the left and pretty much uncontested. Goxi does have the reserves to bring up additional men, but he doesn't have the fuel to bring up additional armor. Assault Grenadiers are advancing against the Soviet. We've SU half-track was destroyed by a pack gun, I assume, but luckily SU-85 is on the field that can knock out the pack gun and counteract any additional armor. Which now Rawmix is like, fine, I'll bring out the big guns. The Tiger tank has made its appearance on the field of battle. Jackson does take a shot, misses, but drives the Tiger away. That's a lot of friendly fire. Got in on, yeah, pretty much. Decent amount. By the way, I love this utility car placing mines. Nix has done a really good job at covering his flank, and there are actually a few of these M6 mines scattered across the map. So really good job for him to make sure that he placed them as many places he can in case the Axis charge. Because again, if that just cripples your vehicle and you can't move it, the Allies can very easily neutralize it with like a 240 or an Allied counterattack with armor. Oh, I thought he almost murdered that unit one shot. Okay, Tiger actually doesn't do that. Misses the shot when he jumped in the building. Guard troops retreat though. Conscripts will try to take mid. Axis, remember, still have nearly a 200-point lead. They still have plenty of time. Utility be like, nope, I'm out. Yeah, again, it needs some heals, but it has 14 kills. The utility car has more kills than the assault grenadiers, the rifleman, the captain, it has almost made the 50 cal. That's pretty incredible. We have a bulldozer on the field, by the way, so again, we have a good anti-infantry unit. The Allies, specifically Nix, is doing very well. Kolfler has a good amount of reserves with a sniper, 40 kills. Excellent job. Conscripts and guard troops are high veterancy. Rawmix still has his Asgrens, and they have a healthy kill count. Maybe a little bit more would be good, but they also have a lot of veterancy. Tiger taking a lot of hits from the Su-85 and Jackson. He's giving chase with the Jackson, trying to finish it off. Little cocky, I think. We'll see if that comes to bite him. Although armored units are weaker. Here comes the Shrek. and Jackson goes down, but Su-85 and Half-Track get neutralized. So while it is a loss for the Allies, it is still a major loss for the Germans, losing the equivalent of what, 500 manpower and about 100 fuel. So yeah, the Allies lost more fuel, but the Axis lost more manpower. Sniper under artillery fire, thanks to the 105. And by the way, again, when I was talking about earlier, again, they're like, number of shells will be increased, but they never explained how that worked. I like now they're like 225, get more rounds. And then every 25 after, it caps out at 300. At least it lets you know, hey, this is how the artillery thing works. Speaking of working, I don't think this bulldozer is going to do anything before it dies. Yep, there it goes. Dropped smoke, immediately neutralized, and the American counterattack gets absolutely clobbered by a Shrek team and some German tenacity. So really excellent job for the Germans to hold their positions, to reorganize their line, and to focus their AT at where it matters. Because right now, the Allies don't have any infantry support for that for the Sherman, and they weren't able to use it against the Sturm. Panzer headquarters still are available. Remember, Nix has been unable to neutralize that building. We have some type of strike coming on in. I'm not sure where it's coming in on. Maybe over here? Oh, great push along the right. Will the guard troops be able to kill it? They do manage to. Excellent job right there. However, it should be noted that the Axis are reinforcing. Tiger's Vet 1, although artillery is hitting it from the 76, which I find absolutely hilarious. Pioneer lost 2 models off that. Panthers on the field. Sturm's healing up the base, so they're in a good position. But, yeah, no, solid job across the board. Allies are at 1,300 manpower in reserve. Goxie has more at 1,600. Romik's the only one who doesn't have a lot of manpower in the bank, but he still has a good-sized army, especially compared to some other players. Right now, Nix needs additional armor. He's lost pretty much all of it except for the utility car. That's right, the utility car outlasted the Sherman bulldozer and the Jackson. Did not expect that in my on my betting sheet, but hey, sometimes it happens. JLI gets taken out by conscripts and the guards, so good job. Assault Grenadiers are in mid, getting absolutely pounded by all the Soviet infantry and utility car. But light artillery barrage comes on in and drives the Allies off that point as well. So interesting job there. At least you stopped them for a little bit. German infantry taking the right-hand side. Resource-wise, it's still pretty close. Axis are doing better in munitions. Allies doing better in fuel. So, again, it's good. Oh, wow, utility car giving chase to the unit. Let's hope he doesn't get too cocky and charges into the line. Also, Chad utility. I agree. This utility car has been a Chad, and I did not expect that for this game. So, I like how he's also, again, he has good range, so he sees the unit, so he doesn't want to reveal the fact that he's placing those mines. So, excellent job. Anyway, 76 and Su-85 on standby. Just wondering, what bonus does the utility car get? That's an interesting question. Let's go over that. Utility car gets increased field awareness, enabling greater sight so they can see farther. They get improved squad's ability to navigate the M20. So again, better maneuverability. And the hardened crew lay mines quickly and detect camouflage enemy units more effectively. So again, it can detect camouflage, right? It also, the vehicle is stocked with armor-piercing rounds, increasing the penetration and effective firing range. So it can do more against light vehicles. Don't expect it to hurt a Panther, but it can hurt light vehicles and infantry better at Vet 3. Su-85, there's a blob inbound. And yeah, he's going to be forced back. 76 also injured. Sniper trying to hurt it, but it is so much infantry that Sniper's going to do jack shit. Molotov cocktail might be needed there. Artillery could be needed, but I think he's about to die from the Shrek team. Wait, ISU-152 is on the field. That's why he's saving up. Conscripts, though, get murdered. That was the Vet 3 squad, too. The blob is just about to eat Soviet infantry. Luckily, some high explosive rounds are ordered. Another guard force is killed, so Koffler, yeah, you're lost 2 of your Vet 3 units. Let's not do that. American infantry pushing left. Almost Saddam holding the hill. Panther could assist, but we'll see. Shrek team coming in to mid with Volk squads on standby. Maybe hit the IC-152 from the side. Again, a blob of Askrens actually is effectively holding back the Soviets. So, excellent job there. Now to retreat. Good shot on the retreat by the Soviets, killing a number of models. Right-hand side is still under Soviet control for now. VP-wise, it's actually going against the Allies again, and the Axis can keep their 150-point lead, hopefully for the time being. Riflemen are forced back. Utility car just trying to get the hell out of Dodge before the Shrek team comes on in and forces them back. 50 cal on standby with Panther. Oh! Panther is dead in the water. The Chad utility car managed to hit it with a mine. Now the AT gun is using its additional extra armor-piercing rounds to hurt the Panther. Jackson coming in on the crippled unit. Can something come in to save the Panther? Not likely. And the Panther goes down. That's the second Panther to die to the utility car indirectly, but still very effectively. While Soviet forces, while moving in to get the cutoff, excellent job there, is now engaging the Tiger tank. Marked target is in effect making the Tiger more susceptible to enemy fire. Those Shrek teams are moving on in to help engage that armor. There is some screening infantry, but still, Tiger needs to pull back before the armor takes it out. Too late. Tiger gets neutralized by the tank destroyer line over there, and there goes the well, all the German armor pretty much. Shrek teams are counterattacking with literal Panzer Shrek team coming along the side. S-25, if they all hit, could die right here. One last shot. There it goes. Alright, he's gonna retreat though. S-276 is injured. Utility car going on in for the kill. But unfortunately, the Panzer headquarters is still there. Dropping smoke to get the hell out of Dodge. But again, push back the Volk. Assault Grenadiers moving on in. Sniper, run! Assault Grenadiers, again, they can't fight the IC-152. So I get, yeah, there we go. They retreat. I think it would have been better just to recap that territory. But at least they inflicted some losses on the Soviets. But again, it's one of those situations where it's a loss, but it's not as, you know, it's more costly to lose a Tiger tank than anything else. Now, good news, Rodmix has 380 fuel for additional armor. Problem is he has 90 manpower. So you need like just 600 plus manpower for armor. So typically you want to, I don't know, have a bit more in the bank. Now, unfortunately, Goxie can't just, go to the bank, withdraw 800 manpower, and just do a transfer. That's not how this game works. He's gonna have to wait a few minutes, take no casualties with his men, which has been pretty apparent that he's been taking a lot of manpower losses from the IC-152. Especially when they're all grouped up together and he can just use high explosive rounds. I see this going very badly here in a minute. Fire. Oh, he's not firing. Snuka comes in. Shrek team actually manages to keep the attention off the assault gren blob. Although Bulldozer's here, so that can also do quite a bit. Sniper, 50 kills. Again, Vet 3 can fire at a good clip. But again, it's just a lot of units, so they're going to need something like screening infantry, anti-armor. Holy shit! Great shot with the IC-152. He just made an assault grenadier disappear. But yeah, he's just one-shotted that squad. Sturm Pioneers moving on in. Again, less effective because of the Shrek teams on them. But still, they could probably do quite a bit all together against the Riflemen, and they are. Jackson is on standby. IC-152 and Bulldozer hold back the blob. Again, less blobbing might be a good idea for a lot of these forces on the German side. Goxie has the resources to get them back out. It's just no fuel, and the Romix has the fuel, but no manpower. Koffler, he's getting another half track, I'm assuming for AA purposes, in terms of the quad mount to hold back the enemy infantry as well. As there's really no planes he can shoot down. I mean, sure, if the Goxie got in infrared, he could deploy a recon plane, he could shoot that down, but overall, all the doctrine abilities are artillery based, so you can't really stop that from coming in with quad mount. Though the quad mount we saw was great at holding back the enemy blobs and infantry, so maybe something there. Heavy cover being made by the bulldozer. The American has a good amount of manpower, but not as much fuel, but way more manpower than Koffler. And again, has a decent infantry force. Although maybe one more 4-line infantry is good, or maybe upgrading the riflemen with bars at the very least. But that's just my opinion. Shrek teams have tried to figure out a way in, but luckily the bulldozer and ISU have kept them away. Sniper team detected the assault grenadier. Yep, there's the quad mount. Just being like, nope, get the hell out of the castle. Sniper team prepping to open fire. It gets a shot. 76 using artillery. Here it comes. You missed with a cannon. There we go. Wait, sniper, pick it off. Come on. Oh, I thought you could pick it off. Oh, he retreated. Okay. Still, at least the Soviet infantry managed to get out, and the German infantry is on the retreat. But again, the Germans need to figure out a way to really hit the Allies where it hurts for another good counter swing, because right now they are down significantly. I haven't really talked about population. That's my bad. But population-wise, they're in the upper 40s on average. Allies are in the mid-80s. The Allies have twice the population of the Axis. Now, luckily, the Axis have 100 VP, difference, so they have a little bit of time to make that up. But with an ISU 152 on the field and a lot of very vetted units on both sides, I find both Allied players, I find it very difficult to see how the Axis can counterattack in a very effective manner. But what I could see happening is if, and this is a big if they can get through the infantry screens, the Shrek teams could do enough to start pulverizing armor unit after armor unit, as the 76, the 85, and the 152 all have turrets that face forward that can't exactly easily navigate. So it will be harder for them to turn. So maybe if the Shrek teams can pop up and sneak around the back lines, that could be effective. But we can see here, the Soviets have mines in all the major corridors, so they know an inbound flank. So it's going to be very difficult for Romix to sneak up on it. ISU-152, seeing the direct assault, just it has the Shrek teams just just brushing it off, and oh well, there goes the Panzergren squad. Yeah, that's what you get when you fight an ISU-152 directly ahead. Tiger engaging. We have a new Tiger. The bulldozer, luckily it misses. ISU-152 and additional Soviet forces are moving in to engage the Tiger in a close proximity fight. We have artillery coming on in. Everyone's calling in strikes now. Stuka as well coming in. Kills the rifleman squad. Tiger gets buttoned and just immediately destroyed. 240 comes in right here. We have also the 105 coming in. He has a healthy amount of munitions, so we'll call in quite a bit. Although it hurts the IS-152, it just doesn't kill it. And yeah, I don't think oh boy, yeah, I don't think that was a great play with the Tiger. That was a really dumb play. That was a, hey, I have this big thing, it will absolutely win the game by itself sort of play. Yeah, that did not go well. Look, the Allies lost a couple population, but the Axis lost a lot of their reserve. Now, luckily, Romix has a ton of fuel, but still, manpower issues will stop him from getting the armor for a little bit. Goxie is obviously saving up for a King Tiger at this point, which is great for him. King Tiger, very good, but we saw Mark Target go into effect. If it does it again, it could be very bad. Now, we have large artillery barrage coming on in. Engineers going to be hit. Probably lose a couple manpower, but should be fine. ISU 152 just doing a wonderful job of making Romix's forces disappear. Romix, hear me out, buddy. Don't walk up directly facing an ISU 152, because that's very bad, and you will very, very easily disappear. Now, again, Goxie has nearly 2,700 manpower. That's not the issue he currently faces. Although I do think Raketenwerfers could be good. I do think infrared half-track could be good. Him using it would be a very good way of helping counteract. Like, double Raketans could easily hold back the 76, the half-track, the 85, the 152, the Bulldozer, the Jackson, the Chad utility car would be held back for Raketan Riffers. I know, shocking, but it would do the trick, and he's not doing it. I don't know why. He got himself a King Tiger, good for you, but the enemy has marked targets, so this thing is pretty much going to be a massive target and an easy kill if all those tank destroyers just line up a shot, fire while this thing is marked. Now again, he also has a wide array of veteran forces, so hopefully he can use that to his advantage. But again, I am very curious to see how he does with that. Now, German forces hold the VP on left, and they actually managed to retake mid, so I'll give credit where credit's due there. The Axis still have about a 55-point lead, 56. Sniper retaking mid, 58 kills. ISU-152 catching up, though, with 31 kills. Guard forces have 23, 14, 76 to 7. Volk squads have 11. No upgrades with either. That's interesting. But, okay. Nice destruction right there. Let's see. Anything I'm missing? I don't think I am. Oh, he got bars. I'm sorry, the upgrades. So we can at least upgrade his infantry. So good job for Nix, who has 2,000 or 2,100 manpower at this point. Kaufler has 1,300 manpower. Soviets are holding mid. Small attack on right with the giant blob over here. Grenade is thrown. Much more effective, but again, the blob still advances. ISU not having it that Shrek. ISU, sorry, let me rephrase that. ISU 152 not having it. That Shrek's just tickling. Yeah, it's just literally just nothing to this guy, and he just like puts it down so easily. But if the King comes in with its Shrek teams, maybe they can do some damage. But again, I think the Soviets have done a really good job with the Americans of tactically being better. And I love this. He's using smoke. I'm assuming the utility car can drop mines, or maybe protect the utility car while he places mines. Let's see. Is he gonna? Yeah, there we go. He placed the mines so the enemy can't see. Very cool. Very cool. This looks very over for the Axis, not gonna lie. Yep. That OKW float. I know! It's so massive. AT guns would be so good for him. Sniper, though, could also detect, which he's doing so, by the way. 61 kills. He's managed to see the ISU-152. He's managing to detect those units. The ISU-152 can prep itself for the counterattack that's about to come in. Panther has been made for Romix. I think it's a little better. Has better armor deflection on that one. Again, a pack line could be good for him. Although, he has some manpower issues, though save it for armor could also be good. ISU-152 neutralizes one of the Sturm squads. So pushing Goxie back. Stuka has gotten some good hits, though it only has 6 kills. The artillery, I would suspect, could it be better utilized maybe versus the American? Because he has more frontline infantry kind of on the left. While the Soviet doesn't have infantry, it's mostly conscripts and some guards, engineers, and sniper, which has been more scattered. But the Americans been a little bit more like grouped up. So maybe focusing over there could be a lot better. Just kind of pointing out, and also the howitzer's harder to like move around, so we could focus on that. Anyway, great shot. Managed to push back the Volk squad. We have some Soviet forces, lack of Soviet force on the right, which allows the Askrens to move on in. Panther about to hit the mine. Well, at least it's not immobilized this time. But I think Soviets still smell blood in the water. If they clear this infantry, he can push on in. I love also the conscripts with DPs. I know it's just the happenstance he got it, but I do find it pretty funny. It's moving up for sight. Here come the Soviets. The Vet 376 coming on in. Again, Tiger busy on the flank. Cannot come in. Double Jackson, by the way. So that King Tiger's gonna have a rough time. Panther about to die right here. Unless the SU-85 and 76 can have trouble with time pending, which could happen. Penetration is an issue against the Panther occasionally with its front armor. But he needs something else to come on in. Panther trying to rush in to save his friend. There is a mine right there, though. Sweepers did detect it, but I think he's about to hit. Are you serious? No Panther can move in this battle without being a blown engine. Holy shit. ISU and 5-2 switching to armor piercing. Have a fun day. Guard forces just easily taking out this Panther. Wait, grenades? Oh, completely whiff. And he retreats. The fuck is happening? Guard troops with their Petros rifle is going to kill this Panther. This other Panther about to die as well. ISU and 5-2 and S285 focusing on it. Panther number 1 goes down. Panther number 2 goes down. And Romix. Holy shit. Axis. Hey guys, we have these great armored vehicles. Also Axis. Let me run over every mine on the field of battle. Holy shit. Big throws for the Ost tier. I agree. But that's the 4th Panther that is has a blown engine so far this game. Now, it looks like there's a 105 coming on in. Luckily, Jackson's realized the artillery coming in and get the hell out of there. So all the artillery is going to go for the waste. Population-wise for the Axis, still in the upper 40s. Allies in the low 90s. The fucking 90s right now. Recon going overhead for the Americans so they can detect what's going on. Stuka hits the 50 cal, but again, not too much. 19 kills on that 50 cal. Stuka actually did do shit. 6 kills. He actually just weakened the health. Holy shit. Yeah. This has been a game where I expected the Axis to come on in there and be like, ah, yes, let me quickly dominate. But the biggest thing that has so far held their advance is actually mines. I find that so fascinating. Sorry, I laughed right there because I saw the pack line that's now being made. ISU and 5-2, pretty good at killing packs that are unsupported. Which is exactly what happens. S285 can move on in. It actually did go extended sight. Luckily, you recruit it. Though Sniper might be able to pick it off. Come on, Sniper, you can do it. Line the shot. He does! Pack gun is decrewed. Now the armor's moving on in. Can we kill it? S285, come on. Pack gun goes down. Excellent hit. MG goes down. Excellent hit. Romix now has barely any army. At least they cleared the mines. You're right. You know what? The Panthers are clearing mines with their bodies. ISU 5-2 has high explosive back on to focus again on the infantry. S285 could kill the 50 cal. Guard troops also firing. Pack gun bounces off the ISU 152's front armor. Twice. Come on. Good shot. And Romix's army is pretty much gone. I feel like we can effectively say it's gone. It's really up to this American, which, by the way, good thing for him. He grabbed the M1. So, oh my God, King hits another mine. But the Shrek teams are providing solid defense and another Panther coming on in. We could see complete annihilation of at least some of the Jacksons. There goes one. Smoke coming down. Axis forces. Hold on. Why have you not upgraded that? I don't know, but whatever. I feel like a simple upgrade could have been, you know, better. Sniper, by the way, 74 kills. King Tiger quickly getting repairs thanks to Sturms. Galaxy at least has the forces to make up for the fact he hits a mine, for the most part. Nice fouls, but the Sniper just put that whole squad down with the half track. Come on, heal, baby, heal! Oh, he doesn't have to heal with a repair crew. It's taking a bit longer. Luckily, he bounced. Heal that King! Oh my God! All right, run! Run, 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 run! That could not have been any closer for that King Tiger. Hot damn. Well, again, Goxie has plenty of forces to bring back. King Tiger's pissed. He's coming on in. SU-85 could be targeted by 2 armored vehicles. Might die right here. Actually, IC-152 also weakened. Nice shot with the pack gun. Hold on. Axis counterattack might ensue. Neutralizing Soviet forces over here. Let's see. 76 now being hit by the pack. SC-76 down. Luckily, Jackson coming on in to help, but both armored vehicles could quickly turn, and they are. Jackson can't take that sustained pressure. Panther trying to dive. I mean, there's no AT to stop it. Panther misses and decrewed. Oh, he misjudged that. Or at least I did. Button and 240 coming on in. Again, I know this song's just stuck in my head from the trailer, but I feel like everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be it was like, yeah, it's gonna be fine. No, it's not. Oh, Germans, it's not. When the Soviets have the possibility of getting your Panther, everything's not gonna be alright. Wait, Stuka coming on in. Kills the Panther! Alright, Stuka. Well played. Bulldozer charging the King Tiger. Not sure what the plan is there. But luckily, Koffler has enough reserves to rebuild his army. And so too does Nix. Nix has enough population, has enough manpower and also fuel to man his army with Jacksons and Su-85s and everything. Let's see. Conscripts trying to hold mid. Tiger tank back on the field. Again, Assault Grenadiers on the field. This one has 38 kills, so at least one of them's getting some decent kills. Let's see, population-wise, Goxie is now up, guys, to 79. Even though he's had like 2,000 manpower this entire time, it could easily get not just a Shrek team, but an actual AT team. No. Again, I should note, Axis still in the lead. The Soviets have, again, had slow and steady mentality, and so was the Americans, which has worked out to at least slow down the lead that the Axis were gaining and have turned the tables mostly. Nice shot, by the way. Good kill on knocking out that M1. It's still crazy to me. Absolutely insane to me. I love this sniper. He's probably going to kill this pack gun. Come on. There it goes. Here it goes. Massive Shrek team, but a 50 cal that's out of position as well. Nice kill. Can we kill the 85, please? Tiger tank as well, trying to press against guards. Here come the Shreks. There goes the 85. Koffler still has reserves, but still losing it at 85 that easily is not great. Pack gun was killed by the sniper. 85 kills for the sniper, by the way. Tiger is marked. Very easy to kill now with an ISU-152 if they focus on it. He's trying to focus on it. We're going in for the long shot. Can he make it count? He does. ISU-152 Vet 3, 60 kills, neutralizes another German vehicle, and the Tiger tank goes down. Yeah. So excellent shot right there. Legit Axis have done nothing to counter that sniper. Oh, it's fine. This sniper has also been a badass this game. You know who's been a badass this game? Not a lot of German units, except for maybe one of the Asgrens and the Sturbs. They've got a healthy number of kills. You know it has. The sniper has been a badass. The ICU's been a badass. And the fucking utility car has been an absolute badass this game. So let's give a round of applause for the badasses, the underappreciated forces in CoH2 that have done so much heavy lifting this game. Because the 85s and Jacksons have died here and there. Utility cars' mines have crippled multiple Panthers and armored vehicles across the map. ISU-152, of course, is a big heavy tank. It has done wonders this game. But the sniper has slowly worn down AT gun counters, stuff like that. Just wonderful job. Let's see, half track on standby. ISU and 5-2 as well, just chilling. Maybe trying to focus on that AT gun, but luckily smoke. Well, no, why would you smoke that? Unless they was trying to smoke the blob that was coming on in. Maybe, and now the ISU and 5-2 fire from range. Okay, I can maybe see that. MG deployed, but there's a strike coming in. Here come the Cervix strike. Actually hits it on retreat. Wears it down to just the model. Very cool. Guard forces are pulling back. Engineers try to take the VP. Again, it's still neck and neck in the VP war. Stuka hits the ISU and 5-2 directly. Fun fact, does not work. Does not work. Stern Pioneers moving in on the right, maybe at the 85. Again, 76 was killed, and its wreck is still there. As a reminder, hopefully another flank here could maybe neutralize the 85 quickly. We'll see. Again, allies still have a lot of vehicles and a lot of fuel and manpower to burn. So even if the Axis do get a kill here or there, the allies actually have the allied war economy backing them up, which is the most amazing thing to me. Star Pioneer's like, guys, don't worry, I got this. ISU 152 is like, no, you don't. And with 69 kills, nice. Yeah, he's definitely shown that any unit by itself will get absolutely fucking blasted by it. Alright. Rawmix, what do you got? Panther? Alright. We'll see how that goes. I'm not expecting great things. Also, great job by the howitzers focusing on the Aphyria headquarters. Another mine. I am so pumped for these mines. I am so pumped. Can we get 2 C? They keep running it first into death. No, not yet. Oh no, don't run the death. God damn it, Johnny. Why'd you do that? Why utility car goes down? Damn it. That's actually gonna affect me emotionally. The fact that utility car died. Son of a bitch. That's honestly gonna affect me pretty fucking emotional. Oh my god. Alright. Don't let the sniper die. It has 90 kills. Don't let him die. God damn it. ISU and 5-2 under fire. 76 kills. Also pretty impressive. Light artillery barrage coming on the howitzer. German forces, though, quickly deflected. Nice job. Killed the howitzer. Conscript could also die here because he's stuck. Oh, he does die. Good kill right there. Jackson's moving on in. Panther charging on in with no additional AT support. I have no fucking clue what this Panther thinks he's gonna do. But whatever he thought, it's not. Yeah, it's not working. Hits the mine on the way out. You know what? I'll say this. At least he hit the mine and hurt the Jackson too. Problem is Jackson can, get out and repair itself. So that's 5 Panthers that have been hit by a fucking mine this game. Oh, Suka comes in. Can't repair anymore, or can't recruit it anymore. So Jackson could be crewed by the Axis. Panther and King pushing on in with the Sturm. If they neutralize the Jacksons and can push forward, they could technically take over the Jackson in the back. That would be incredible. They miss. Oh, wow. Jacksons both miss. They go veering off course, hitting the King, which is pretty hilarious. But he needs to push up and engage. Panther, very close to dying right now. S-85 still fine. If he could snipe the Panther retreating, that'd be a nice pick. But he stays firm because, again, the Stern blob right there. Hot damn. At least, you know what? The utility car got the final say on that Panther. So good job for him. Smoke is deployed. The assault engineers will try to heal the Jackson as quickly as possible. But if the Axis can counterattack, they could take it. They just need to push forward and come in with the upswing. That's the hope. Also, again, good job with the amount of storms he has. I would retreat that one. But he can at least get the armor healed pretty quick. King Tiger needs to wait for support, in my personal opinion. Goxie actually is the first person to have a 100% pop cap. So good. Oh, that's why he's not. Duh. That's why he's not trying to get more manpower, or, you know. Okay, well, he just lost that unit. But he now can recruit, so it all worked out, I think. Not recruit, reinforce. Armor is on standby. Again, Rawmix has been the guy that's been throwing so much this game, but at the very least, Goxie has done a decent job. Wait, why the fuck do you have a DP on that? You know what? At least it's a weapon. Just let him be. Jackson actually got recruit! Hot damn! German forces took it. Just, they needed to, you know, advance with all the armor and start killing shit. There's 4 tank destroyers across the field of battle, and the IS-252 off on the right. But one S-25 is dead. Can they start focusing on those Jacksons? Here come the Shrek teams. Come on, take the shot! Yes! Jackson down. 2 tank destroyers down. Axis counterattack is in the house. I can hear the music in the background. Here come the armored forces pushing on in. They're trying. Can they kill another Jackson? Is that a possibility? Fire the main weapons. Panther goes down, unfortunately. Shrek team's 3rd tank destroyer dead today. 4th one could. Shrek team's still there. Bulldozer can't do shit. 240 almost kills the sniper. S-285 goes down. 4 tank destroyers down for the count. But King Tiger could be hit. High explosive rounds are on. The IS-252. T-7. Why the fuck do you have a T-70? Well, at least they killed the Shrek teams. Still plenty of manpower to recruit those. King Tiger retreating. Needed an AT line. No, King. Run for your life. Oh my god, King is running. He'll make it. Sturm's being mass produced. Bulldozer and IS-252 still chasing. Wow. Holy shit. Competent player over here managed to kill 4 allied tank destroyers. Although he significantly lost a lot of his men. So, yeah, he can't exactly pull that off anymore. Alright, I'm still going to start fast forwarding because he is deploying it. Bulldozer engaging the bait. I have no fucking clue why he's... Bulldozer, you're good. You're not that good. Alright, just saying. Let's back up. But, unfortunately, the problem for Goxie as well, he did do an incredible amount of damage, right? He did so well. And he could easily get himself a Panther and heal up and get more Shreks. The allies easily have more manpower and fuel in reserve. Even losing that guard force, which is a big loss, isn't that critical. Because they have over, like, Nix has deployed 3 Jacksons and he easily still has 2,500 manpower. So, hell of a shot in massive damage against the Soviet and American forces, but it's just not enough. He needed a more competent teammate, but we'll see what happens. King Tiger Vet 3 trying to advance, hitting the whole line here. Here come the Shreks, but the IS-252 is wearing them down. King Tiger's moving on in. But again, too much AT fire, holding the armor back. Bulldozer giving sight. Vet 4. King, luckily some of the shots bounce. They manage up. King Tiger goes down. Vet 4. It's just not enough. Alright. Shrek team comes on in, kill another Jackson. But I'm going to fast forward at this point. With that King dead, it's pretty much GG, I would say, for the Axis. Allies have been able to keep the upper hand for most of this match. And Rawmix, it might try a you know, counterattack of some type, but I just don't see it working at all. Half-track is dead. Stewart, why the fuck what's with the light vehicles? Are they just like harassing the Axis now? Like, let me show you, I can have a Stewart to just kill. Why am I talking like? Oh right, because I just watched Fargo. That's why I'm talking like someone from Fargo. That tiger's dead, don't you know? Anyway, Jackson dies, but they killed the tiger, so yeah, GG there. Again, they're going to try with the Shrek teams, but Bulldozer and IS-252 just going to clobber them. Sniper, by the way, 95 kills. Shrek team comes on in. They keep killing or damaging the Axis armor. I'm sorry, the Allied armor. It's just not enough. No matter how many times they kill them, more just keep popping up. King Tiger goes down. I'm sorry, ICU 152 goes down. King Tiger, by the King Tiger. King Tiger pulling back. We got some heals in place. Nice grenades, but not enough. Again, closer than it has any right to be. But still, it looks like Allies are going to win this. Axis forces, though, take mid. Putting pressure on the Allies. Big push in mid as well. Problem is the right-hand side is not under anyone's control. And while the Axis do have mid, they can't hold it for very long. He's going to try to swing around. But again, you have the Allies coming in along the other side. He did lose all of his Jacksons, so at least the Shrek teams are working. Allies throwing victory out the window. But alas, Axis threw victory out the window first. Hot damn. Again, Goxi did a decent job with everything he had, and Nyx did lose a lot of his Jacksons, to be very clear, in the counterattack, but still, Koffler had his forces and did a hell of a job. He did lose his sniper finally, but it was pretty much GG. So, it's close, but Allies pretty much had the upper hand the entire time. It's like Axis just needed more AT. It looks like a shit. No, it's not. Little shit. It's not. I would definitely say it's not a shit cast because I would say the Axis, more specifically, raw mix through that game. Goxi had a decent time. I think he just needed to get a couple of AT guns. Koffler did great. Look at the fantastic kills across the board. Nyx did pretty good as well. Definitely threw some more units away, but his Chad utility card makes me think it was positive. Maybe 45 minutes at most. I'm not sure what 45 minutes is in. I had no right to be an hour and 15. I do agree with that. I feel like the Allies could have definitely pressed the Axis a lot better. Koffler, decent damage right there with his SU-85. Nyx, again, Jackson's pretty well, though, again, lost all of them toward the end. Ramik, so many dead men. So many, but this Assault Grenadiers did okay, 100 kills. And the Sturm squads were pretty effective with their Shreks, surprisingly so, destroyed 12 vehicles. Yeah, again, just a decent game, all things considered. By the way, chat, can you let me know, can't you see the stats in the stream? I thought, anyway, but on Twitch I added co-stats so you guys can theoretically see this, but hey, anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know. Also, yeah, very positive KD for Koffler, who by the way submitted this game, so thank you, Koffler, for submitting this game. But hey, let me know what you think in the comments. This has been Greyshot17, casting a game with a Shad sniper and utility card. Never thought I would say that, and also pretty solid IC152. And I'll see you guys next time. Hello everyone, before you all go, let's give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Aphyria, Joey G240, Little Chauj, Milam, tonybee, Pyroshark, XSomeToolx, and Epic Pleb. Thank you all for your incredible support and helping me grow my channel and allowing me to keep doing what I do. So thank you. This has been Greyshot, his amazing patrons, and I'll see you all next time.